Hi, my name is Paul Bindig. I'm the National Leadership and Sales Training Director for Accela, and wanted to chat to you today about this book I've written with our Managing Director, John Pennington, called Be the Best Boss. It's just been released. We're very, very proud of it and very excited about it. And I wanted to very quickly walk you through what this book is, what it does, what it doesn't do, and how it works. So this is not a self-help book. So, you won't read this and go, there's 300 pages here. I'm now the best boss I can possibly be. It's not that kind of book. And look, if I'm honest with you, in my opinion, and John's the co-author of the book, that's not really how leadership works in any case. True, great, brilliant leadership is something that is learned, studied, and improved over a lifetime. And we're all still learning about it. Me too. So what is this book? How does it work? Well, it's a reference guide. Inside the book are 5 competency loops that, through the experience that John and I have had through Accela, believe are the 5 critical things or loops of competencies that all great leaders need to be successful in business. Now, the 5 loops are self-development, leadership in a leadership book, who knew, right? Self-development, leadership, collaboration, external relationships, and business. And they're all articulated here on the back of the book. Within those 5 leadership loops are a total of 52 modules that relate to each of those 5 loops. So look, to give you an example of how that actually works, and I'm just opening up to the contents page here, under self-development, first one is demonstrate efficiency and resourcefulness. Then we have take responsibility, make things happen, produce results, be resilient, display emotional intelligence, develop the self, maintain a positive attitude, set personal goals, and this is my favourite, manage your boss. So those are the modules that sit under the competency loop of self-development. And there's 52 of those in total. Now, where did they come from? We didn't just pluck them out of thin air. I've been working in leadership roles or teaching leadership for the past 20 or so years. John has even more experience than me. And look, I've worked throughout Australia. John's worked throughout Australia internationally. We've worked with companies, finance companies, banks, stockbrokers, which is our employment background. But we've also worked with industrial engineering companies, sheet metal fabricators, industrial heating and cooling companies, pharmacies, medical technology companies, stationery suppliers, a whole range of companies. These competency loops that we teach are the things that we have learned, if practiced really, really well. Great leaders do them very, very well, and they make great leaders fire for a business. In the book, each one of those modules walks through what does that look like. So, again, just using one of the examples I picked out earlier just then, manage your boss. When you go to the manage your boss section in the book, what you'll see is, what does it mean? So we'll give you a definition of what is managing your boss. Sounds scary, it's not. It's a really great skill to have. What does managing your boss look like? Why is it important? Why do great leaders do it well? And then there's some examples of what it might look like in the workplace. So you might be seeing this, you might be seeing that, you might be seeing that. Then there'll be some development tips which say, if you develop these elements under the umbrella of managing your boss, you're going to become very good at it. Then we give you 3 simple coaching and 3 simple training tips around managing your boss, based on what we do when we're working with people. Now, it doesn't give you all the answers, because the answers are very much dependent upon the scenario, your company, your industry, and the person that you're working with. But it gives you a great guide around, okay, well, these are the things I need to work on for that person. When I'm structuring that person's development plan to make them a great leader, these are the things I'll look at. Now, in the modern world, I've been in the workforce close to 30 years. A lot's changed. We're very digitally driven now. One of the challenges that we all face in the world of business, particularly business to business, that we deal in at Excella, is a lot of interactions aren't happening face to face anymore. There's, a whole value chain for a client can be digitally driven these days. And that's the modern world, and it's something we should embrace, not rail against. But one thing hasn't changed. Businesses need great leaders. If a business has people in it, those people need to be led. That leader needs to be great at what they do. If they're great at what they do, they will get engagement and drive from those people. And that necessitates a certain amount of face-to-face, voice-to-voice, human interaction for that to really work well. So even in this modern digital age, the value that can be provided through face-to-face learning, training, coaching, development is very, very important. And we speak to that in this book in terms of how that works. It's a reference manual that John and I wish we'd had, which is why we created it, because it really helps us when we're teaching and really working through it. This is just a distillation of our thoughts and learnings, backed up by a fair bit of research and data over our couple of years of working together in Excella. It's absolutely fantastic to have the book and be able to present it for you. So that's all I wanted to say about it. Very excited about the book. Now, how do I get hold of a copy? Very, very simple. We have created a website called btbboss, all one word, .com, btbboss.com. Just jump on there, click on the link, and you'll be able to get hold of a copy of the book. Also, the book is aimed at senior leaders to develop their leaders or HR managers. You will get free, if you choose to purchase the book, 2 free 360-degree surveys, which they're completely online, very simple to use to set up for, you might have a couple of upcoming leaders or potential leaders in your business you'd like to do some 360 work on. We'll give you 2 of those for free, just to get a feel for how that works. Look, we have a lot of other resources that we work with our clients with too. We've got psychometric testing, we've got online learning and development programs, we've got a range of competency development programs that we run as well, plus a heap of face-to-face training, workshops and modules. But this will get your toe in the water in terms of some of the stuff that we can do, but even if you don't engage with us, this will certainly be a handy reference guide. We've found it really helpful already, and we've only just brought the thing out. So thanks for listening. Great to talk to you, and hope to hear from you soon. Thank you very much.